Yeah? So, we were explaining about the octet configuration. What is the octet rule? Yesterday I have explained you, no? What is the octet rule? What do you mean by octa? Octa means? Octa means what, beta? 8, right? Octa means 8. You can just say it as 8 electron in S2 and P6. When there is a 2 electrons in S and 6 electrons in P. S ఎలా ఉంటుంది? Okay? This is completely filled. P orbitals? Yeah, 1 Px, Py, Pz. There are 3 P orbitals, right? In S only 1 orbital. In P again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 pairs and 4 pairs. Totally 4 pairs. Pairs are nothing but each 2. So 4 orbitals into 2 electrons, 8 electrons. So in the outermost shell, which shell beta? Outermost shell or orbit. In the outermost shell or orbit, if at all, in the outermost shell or orbit, if at all, the s orbital and p orbital are completely filled with 2 and 2, 2, 2, 6, 2, S2, P6. Then this configuration is 8 electron full filled configuration. Hence we call it as octet configuration. And those who are attaining this 8 electron, they are called as octet rule. And the rule which is trying to attain the octet configuration is called octet rule. Okay, everybody? Now in this octet rule, always the other atoms which are these elements which are having this 8 electron configuration are stable. They are stable. Yesterday what I said? They are always alert or inert? Inert. Alert means ready to react. They are not alert. They are full. Right? So he will be staying in their happy. So there they are called as inert gases. Inert gases. They are even called as noble gases. What they are called? Noble gases. Right? Now who are the noble gas elements? So this group, right? This group is so called as noble gas elements. Now see this helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, radon. In this, these elements will be coming to a perfect zero group elements or inert gas elements. And in this group, 8 electron configuration will be there. What will be there here? 8 electron configuration. For example, this is helium, right? In this helium, only one orbital, first orbit, it has only one orbital. What is the name of the orbital? S orbital. It is the S orbital. See, this is helium. What is this? Helium. In this only 2 electrons are there. So 2 electrons, and the atomic number is also 2, right? And it is having, see, these 2 electrons, 1, 2. And this is a nucleus, right? Nucleus is always in the center. It contains 1 proton and 1 neutron. That's why see, 1 blue, 1 red. 1 proton, 1 neutron. And this is what? The electrons are revolving around the nucleus. How many electrons are there here? 2 electrons. This is helium, but it is having only 1 orbit. So 1 orbit contains first orbit, and it contains only 1 orbital, that is S orbital, and S orbital is happy. When S orbital is happy, it is stable. So helium is an exemption of having octet, but it is still a happy element. It is an inert gas element or noble gas element. So coming to the neon. Neon is having 10 electrons. See, first orbit contains 2 electrons. Second orbit contains 2 and S. S is 2, 2S and 2P. What is it called? 2S and 2P. When 2S, 2 electrons, 2P, 6 electrons. So S and P contains 2 and 6, so it is fulfilled. See here it also, you can observe here, 4 plus 4, 8 electrons are revolving, 8 outside and 2 inside, totally 10. Argon. Argon contains how many? 18. 18 electrons it contains. It's a perfect inert gas element. It will also not react with anyone. And krypton contains 36 electrons and they are revolving. And outermost electron, what is the main concept is, the outermost electron always should have 8, the stable, complete full configuration. When anything has a full configuration, then we will be happy or not? Yes. Right? So the electrons also the same way. When they are having a fulfilled configuration, when the atom has a fulfilled configuration, the atom will be always stable. So these elements are the most stable elements. So which are most stable elements, beta? These elements: helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, radon. In this till krypton, they are more stable. Little bit xenon, radon, these people will be reacting. So anyhow, these elements which are very, 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 very stable elements. And the other elements which are not having this 8 electron configuration, always try to attain octet configuration, right? If electrons, whichever atom does not have 8 electrons, what they will do? The element which does not have a 8 electron configuration in the outermost shell are called what? What they are called? They are chemically active elements. They are chemically active. Ready to because they want the 8 electron configuration, they are ready to donate the electron or take the electron. They are ready to take the electron or donate the electron or share the electron. And this type of elements which are ready to react. To get stability. Why they are reacting, Peter? To get stability. They are all reacting because they want what? Stability they want. Okay, to get stability, these elements are always undergoing reaction. Okay, so to attain stability, some elements will donate the electron, some elements will accept the electrons, some elements will share the electrons. So there are different types of bonds, right? Some are donating the electron, some are accepting the electron and sharing and forming a bond, right? They form a bond by transferring the electron from one atom to the other atom. Some will be forming a bond by sharing the electrons. Let us see how they are sharing and so on. This is the helium atom. It contains 2 electrons. How many electrons it has? And the argon contains 18. Krypton contains 36. Like that, every atom has been increased, right? So the outermost electrons will be here exactly 8 electrons. How many electrons are there in the outermost? 8 electrons. How 8? S orbital contains 2. P orbitals contain 6. So 2 plus 6 is 8 electron configuration. Those who are having this 8 electron configuration, they are stable. So if at all somebody is having only 7 electrons, then what they will do? They will try to get 1 electron, right? So if 1 electron is coming, they will become 8. If somebody is having 8 plus 1 extra, what they will do? They want to remove this 1 electron. Why sharing? This extra electron, no, 8 is there already, plus 1 means 9. Some are having 9 electrons, what they will do? If they release how many electrons? 1 electron, if the extra is removed to be donated, it is donated, then it will become 8. So to release that electron, it will take a bonding. Right? Why they have to bond? to attain stability by releasing or by donating the electron, it gets stability. Why all the atoms are undergoing chemical bond? Now you tell me. Why they are undergoing chemical bond?
To attain
To attain stability. To attain stability. Is it clear? Why they have to do? To attain stability they have to do. Stability is required.
Yes.
Yes, only it is required. Without stability, they will be always trying to react. Once they are attaining stability, they will not react. So they will feel that, okay, I am also now stable, right? So they will try to attain. So here, argon has a complete octet configuration. Who is having complete octet configuration? Argon, because it is completed. See, it is first orbit having 2 electrons. S orbital is filled. Here, the second orbit inside 2s2, 2p6 is filled. Next outer orbit is 3s2, 3p6. 3s2, 3p6 is filled completely. Student 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? So complete 8 electrons is filled. This 8 electrons is completely filled. Now how this is happening, you see. This electron is sharing transferring. S orbital is transferring the electron to O orbital. Electronic configuration, see, 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p4. But how many electrons it requires?
2.
2 more is required, right? And 2 more is required. So here see, electron configuration of oxygen, 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 2p4. It is also having 2 and 6. But ఇక్కడ ఏంటి 6 కాదు 8 కావాలి కదా ఇక్కడ లాస్ట్ లో. దీనికి 2 ఎలక్ట్రాన్స్ సఫిషియెంట్ లేవు. సల్ఫర్ కి కూడా 2 ఎలక్ట్రాన్స్ సఫిషియెంట్ లేవు. కాబట్టి ఏం చేస్తాయి ఇవి? దీంట్లో ఉన్న ఒక ఎలక్ట్రాన్ ఎక్స్ట్రా 2 ఎలక్ట్రాన్స్ ఎక్స్ట్రా ఉంటాయి అన్నమాట. ఇది ఇక్కడ పెడితే ఇది ఇక్కడ 2 ఎలక్ట్రాన్ పెడితే షేరింగ్ అవుతుంది. రెండు షేర్ అయిపోయింది. సో హియర్ ఇట్ ఈస్ షోన్ లైక్ దిస్ arrow mark. Both are getting bond. What is it for? Sulfur dioxide. What is the name? SO2. Sulfur dioxide. So it can be concluded from the electronic configuration of both the sulfur and oxygen that they both have 6 electrons in the outermost shell. How many electrons are there in the outermost? 6 electrons. So ఇక్కడ చూడండి 286. 286. ఇక్కడ 286 అంటే ఫస్ట్ ఆర్బిట్ లో 2, సెకండ్ ఆర్బిట్ లో 8, కానీ థర్డ్ ఆర్బిట్ లో 6 ఉన్నాయి. outermost కౌంట్ అవుతుంది అని చెప్పాను. outermost shell is called as valency shell. ఏం షెల్ అది గుర్తుపెట్టుకుని రాసుకోండి. outermost shell or outermost reacting element is called valency shell. Valency electron, valency ready to bond, valency bond. And see here 1s2, 2s2, 2p4. This is the second orbit, last. But here it is also in 2, 6. The outermost లో ఎన్ని ఉన్నాయి ఇక్కడ కూడా 6 ఉన్నాయి. Now see this hydrogen. Yeah. So here what happening? Hydrogen atom and helium atoms are the two exceptions. They are always an exemptions, right? So coming to this, right? Now what about this beryllium chloride? Beryllium and chlorine is made. What they are doing? Chlorine has one extra electron. 1s2, 2s2. 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 2p5. ఇది fluorine here. So 2p6, 3s2, 3p5. 5. This is a chlorine configuration. 3p6 వస్తే ఎవరిది? 3p6 ఎవరిది? క్లోరిన్ తర్వాత నెక్స్ట్ ఎలిమెంట్ ఇనర్ట్ గ్యాస్ ఎలిమెంట్ ఇది. దాని పక్కనే ఉన్న ఇనర్ట్ గ్యాస్ ఎలిమెంట్ ఆర్గాన్. ఫ్లోరిన్ తర్వాత నియాన్, క్లోరిన్ తర్వాత వచ్చేది ఆర్గాన్. ఆర్గాన్ ఇస్ ద మోస్ట్ స్టేబుల్ ఎలిమెంట్. ఇప్పుడు ఇక్కడ దానికి ఎన్ని ఉంటాయి స్టేబుల్ ఎలిమెంట్? 18. ఇప్పుడు ఎన్ని ఉన్నాయి దీంట్లో చూడండి, 2 + 2 4, 4 + 6 10, 10 + 2 10 + 7 17. ఇక్కడ వరకు 10, ఇవి రెండు 7, సో టోటల్ 17 ఉన్నాయి కాబట్టి ఈ 17 ఎలక్ట్రాన్స్ ఉంటే స్టేబుల్, 18 ఎలక్ట్రాన్స్ ఉన్న ఆర్గాన్ స్టేబుల్. ఏది స్టేబుల్? 18 electrons ఉన్న argon stable. So to attain that stability of argon, ఎన్ని electrons కావాలి? 1 electrons ఎవరైనా ఇవ్వండి బాబు అని చెప్పి ఇది రెడీ టు రియాక్ట్ అన్నమాట. ఓకే, మరి బెరిలియం ఏం చేస్తుంది? బెరిలియం అటామిక్ నెంబర్ ఎంత?
5.
ఎన్నో నెంబర్ రా?
4.
సో 1s2 2s2. కానీ ఇంకా ఎన్ని ఎలక్ట్రాన్స్ కావాలన్నా?
2 electrons extra.
ఇంకా ఎన్ని కావాలి? 6 ఎలక్ట్రాన్స్ కావాలండి. పోనీ ఒక 2 ఎలక్ట్రాన్స్ వదిలేస్తే 1s2కి వచ్చేస్తుంది కదా. 4 తీసుకోవడం కంటే 2 వదిలేయడం బెటర్. ఎవరికి కావాలి ఇప్పుడు ఎలక్ట్రాన్స్? ఫ్లోరిన్కి కావాలి. మరి బెరిలియం ఇప్పుడు ఇవ్వచ్చు కదా, ఇచ్చేస్తే ఏమవుతుంది? 1s2 ఎవరి ఎలిమెంట్? హీలియం. సో 1s2 వరకు వస్తే హ్యాపీ స్టేబుల్ కదా హీలియం. 2s2 ఈ 2 ఎలక్ట్రాన్స్ ఇచ్చేద్దామని రెడీ అయిపోతుంది. సో ఇక్కడ ఏం చేస్తుంది? దిస్ బెరిలియం ఇస్ గివింగ్ 1 ఎలక్ట్రాన్ అండ్ 1 more extra. ఫ్లోరిన్ ఇస్ టేకింగ్ దిస్, ఇక్కడ ఒక ఎలక్ట్రాన్ పెట్టినట్టు పెట్టి 2 తీసుకుంటుంది. ఇక్కడ కూడా అంతే. ఇప్పుడు చూడండి దీనికి ఎన్ని వచ్చినాయి? ఇప్పుడు
8.
got there, see 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 all are paired. ఇక్కడ కూడా అంతే కదా, this fluorine also having all are paired configuration. So beryllium is bonding with the 2 fluorines and donating 2 electron. Transfer of electron taking place from beryllium to fluorine. This what happening with the transfer of electron taking from beryllium to fluorine. When beryllium to fluorine, ఇప్పుడు 2 electrons release చేసింది కాబట్టి హ్యాపీ స్టేబుల్ ఎలిమెంట్ వచ్చేసింది. సో BeCl2 beryllium fluoride is most stable element, right? Done.